Welcome back, everyone. Oh my gosh, we tried this earlier, about 10 minutes ago, and everything, everything crashed and burned to the ground
like a
in like the first
airplane
2 seconds. So we love that for us. I'll tell you what else we love. We love that we're back, unstoppable, undefeated.
We're like that one train in that movie with Denzel. I think it was called Unstoppable.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
good old Denzel. Denzel and his trains.
Yeah.
He better be in the dramatic Thomas movie coming out soon.
It's like a fucking. Oh, are they making that for real?
You know how Alec Baldwin was like the guy in Thomas? He was like a conductor for a minute. It's going to be like Rust, though. He's going to shoot somebody on set so that it's like a really good dramatic adaptation, you know, for like press and shit. Somebody will die in real life, but it's for the sake of, you know, the press rounds, and the success of the film.
Mm-hmm.
So
people are going to see where the person actually died. And
this time, 5 people are going to be injured from the gunfire. Unlike how it was only 2 people, one fatally wounded and the other, you know, grazed or whatever. But this time, 5 people are going to be injured in somehow, way, shape, or form resulting from the gunfire.
I'm so excited.
Discharged from Baldwin's weapon. That's crazy. I mean, have we really talked about that? Did we talk about that at all?
I don't think so, though.
No, it's not really worth talking about because it's already been beaten to death.
It's already been here and there.
Yeah. It's already been shot to death. That story. But he's doing all right, Alec. I love Alec Baldwin. I don't know how you feel about him. You might be impartial, but I've been in love with him since the 30 Rock days and even before. I love The Departed.
The Jeopardy dude?
Is that the who?
The Jeopardy guy?
Alec Baldwin? No, he's an actor.
No, that's Alex Trebek. Never mind.
Yeah, he died of cancer.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he died a couple years ago of cancer, yeah.
Red.
No, Alec Baldwin. You don't know who our boy Alec is? Let me pull him up.
It sounds familiar.
Put some respect on my boy's name.
I just thought he was in Thomas. I
just said that because he just happened to be in like one of the versions of Thomas that I grew up on. But this is him. This is what he fucking looks like.
I was about to say that Thomas had planes, but that's a whole nother show.
Alec Baldwin. You don't know Alec Baldwin?
No, yeah. He looks familiar. I know his name. It sounds familiar.
Alec Baldwin, Thomas and Friends. Yeah, there he is. He's a conductor.
Oh. I want to be a Thomas narrator. That's going to be my next gig.
Yeah, he said he did it for his kids. Because they liked the show. He wanted to be on the show. It's funny. It's a British show, you know, and why is this guy on it? It's because he wanted to be. The Magic Railroad. That's what it was.
He's a exchange. Hold up. Who is that?
I don't know these two. That looks like Matilda.
Oh shit!
Right?
You're right. It? Oh damn!
That's cool. I didn't realize that. Anywho, sidetracked once again. This is what I was afraid of, right? Because here you are. You put together this amazing show today for us. I just want to say that at the top.
Mm-hmm. Make it drop.
Make it drop.
That's some
good ass preparation. some gap, some gop at the top, because I sat back. I said, "Hey, I'm throwing my hands up, and I'm letting you fucking take the wheel, baby." And boy, did you! We've got a good. What is this? 7 or
Has
sorry,
anyone
6?
ever done that to you before? Have you ever been like in a passenger seat of a car and someone's like, hold the wheel?
No. What? That's insane.
Probably.
People use their legs
No, yeah.
when they can't hold the wheel.
I imagine if I were to not use my hands, that's what I would do. I imagine that's what I would
You
do.
imagine? Well, I'll go ahead and say for the record that I use my legs. I'm not afraid of you people. That's at law enforcement, anybody who's going to, yeah, please. I use my legs, my knees, if we want to get specific, my knees and like lower thigh meat in tandem with one another. They operate as my hands when I'm preoccupied up there.
Small people, short people.
Yeah.
Can y'all drive with y'all
twisted.
legs?
And that's, and yeah, okay, listen. Life isn't fair. Life is a few things. It's short. It's tough for most of us who aren't like millionaires. It's tough for like the 95% of regular people.
99, maybe. Yeah,
but
99.
It's, you know what it also is? It's not it's not fair.
It's not.
And if you're short in the leg department, yeah, you might want to think about keeping both hands, both eyes, everything on the wheel. I don't even know how you reach the pedals. You've got an apparatus, you've got a system already. So how about you stick to that? How about you keep your head in the game, stay focused, right? So we don't need a distracted Brad Williams on the road.
Oh my God.
Trying to like perform some acrobatic feat with his thighs just because he dropped his fucking candy bar. He's got to go for it.
If you can't do it, don't do it.
If you can't do it, don't do it. Yeah. I mean, that's just common sense. But what you've proven capable of is putting together a fantastic show ahead of us with, like I said, 6 open tabs here, beautiful articles I just can't wait to delve into. And I'd like to start with this first one that everything, as we tried to record earlier, everything seemingly failed. So let's go ahead and try this again. They didn't want us to get it out. Well, joke's on them, whoever the deep state, whatever's in effect trying to prevent us from getting this out. But we've already talked about this. There's a few episodes back, in fact, quite a few, but we talked at length about Netflix changing the password, because I remember going on a rant about this and maybe even making a clip or two.
Yeah, we made there like Sunday finna be knocking at your door. Like,
yeah,
I know it's such a fucking account.
Exactly, yeah. Well, so we've been over this, but what's new? Can you did you read any of this prior to putting it on the?
True with you.
I
barely skimmed it.
But do you know the gist of what is talking about beyond the headline?
I was actually at someone's house recently, and they're like, "Why is Netflix asking? Is this my home location?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit! I do remember they said the device has to be logged in
Holy
at the
shit.
fucking
That's wild.
At the home, at the main home.
That's crazy.
At least what was it like? I think it might have just been once a month, which isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, what if, let's say you was using Cameron's fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
Son, you gonna go there once a fucking month. You might as well just get your own account at that point.
Yeah.
But it's not even worth it for real. Netflix is all right. And I'm gonna just say that.
I just got Netflix again, right? I succumb to the FOMO, the fear of missing out. And I said to myself, let me just get it for a month, see what happens. And all I'm doing is rewatching shit I've already seen. I'm watching House of Cards right now. I watched a couple movies I've already seen. I have experienced not a single new thing on Netflix that I've
Netflix
missed.
doesn't have good new shit. Like I like their originals. They have like the British shit and all that, but like they don't be making stuff. They
I
don't be
guess I
making stuff.
could be watching, the later seasons of The Crown that I haven't seen, or something else. But I don't know why I was drawn back into House of Cards, this show that was ultimately derailed by the exposure of their lead, Kevin Spacey, resident R-wordist in chief,
Oh, well,
Frank Underwood. I'd love to
well,
talk about that. It feels fresh to me because I'm watching the show, right? But did you ever see him like put out the YouTube video where it's like it was it no, it wasn't during the pandemic. It was just, it might have been at the start of the pandemic. I don't know what, I can't remember the exact circumstances that this was like shot from home in the shittiest way possible, but he had somebody recording him on an iPhone, and I know it was on an iPhone for a fact because it was edited with iMovie,
oh my god.
which is what I use to make clips for this channel. I'll put on like Instagram and TikTok and shit. I use iMovie on my iPhone, and the video was called "Let Me Be Frank." Like the phrase "Let me be Frank"
Yeah.
direct, but his character's name is Frank Underwood on the show, and he was removed from the show, so it's sort of a
It's
double
clever.
meaning. Yeah, very fucking clever shit. Yeah, right. So "Let Me Be Frank," off to a great start, and yeah, he sort of pled his case in the weirdest way possible. He wrote a little script for himself in the character and was like talking to an iPhone, like he would talk to the screen in the show, because in the show he's the president of the United States, and he'll break the fourth wall and have like asides with the viewer. So he'll be like talking to some senator and being like, he'll talk to a senator and be like, "I need you to get this done for me because this needs to happen and I trust you." And then he'll go like, "I couldn't give a fuck about so and so here, but if somebody's going to bite this bullet, it sure as hell isn't going to be me. And that's why I really believe it." And he'll go like right back into it, and he did a great job of it. Not like I just did. That was awful because, I'm not Kevin Spacey. I don't have the wherewithal to be off in the background sexually assaulting people and then put on the face, and
Distinguished.
a distinguished politician, and kind of go back and I can't do that. That's not me. But for Kevin, it was second nature, and the show was amazing. The show's phenomenal.
Good actor, I guess.
Great
So he
actor, and what a loss for Hollywood and for the viewing masses that they look. It's because they removed him from the final season of the show, and his wife became the president because she was the vice president too. It was I forget how it happened in the show. That's why I'm rewatching it, because I've forgotten enough of the plot that I can like thoroughly enjoy it again from start to finish. But I just know at some point she became the vice president, and so when they removed him from the show, they killed him, and she assumed his position. And talk about a death. The show just fell off a cliff when that happened, and that's no fault of his wife. Oh, forgive me. I know her name. I swear I do.
He does not know her name.
She's in Unbreakable. I just watched Unbreakable recently. Who's the wife? Oh my god.
What's that? What's that about? That's not about trains.
No,
What's
that's the not Unstoppable, not Denzel's. No, Unbreakable.
That's the
Robin Wright.
Yeah.
It's the guy who's on the train. It's another train movie.
Oh, it is.
It's when Bruce Willis is on the train and he survives the train crash. And he's the only survivor because he's like impenetrable or some shit.
Oh,
Did you ever see this?
I've only heard of it.
Well, it's the same like plot universe as Split.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the guy with the most, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah.
have
Sorry, I
powers.
was so focused on pulling this shit up that I didn't hear you that well. But yeah, exactly. And he's in the movie
Mm.
briefly. He's in this 2000 movie, and then yeah, the sequel comes much later, and then after that, the last installment was Glass, because that's about
That's the one with all
Sam
three
Jackson's
songs.
character. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
bringing them
yeah.
together. So the original movie is about what he does. It's about Sam Jackson bringing everybody together, trying to find superhuman people in the world,
Mm.
and sort of orchestrating their convergence. Anyways, Robin Wright is Claire Underwood in House of Cards, who becomes the president in the last season, and it's not her fault. I mean, they just really, I'm sure they had it all scripted and written out beforehand one way, but then in sort of a rush to kind of like retcon this character of the
Mm.
president and totally change the story around his wife, they did a really shitty job, and the show ended.
Damn,
Uh,
they should have waited to put it out.
and I think they did a little bit, but it just wasn't even long enough, I guess, for them to do it the right way. And so it was really bad, and the show kind of fizzled out, and that's that. And Kevin Spacey hasn't worked again in this country.
Mm.
He's doing very well, I believe, in Italy
They're like, hey,
and
we
the
don't give a
general
shit about
Mediterranean film scene.
that. Mm-mm-mm.
So
Did they not know, or they just don't give a fuck?
they don't give a fuck over it because they just that's part of the culture. You're not a
Oh,
woman in Italy without being groped and sort of violated. That's just a regular. That's your Sunday. In fact, that's a holy occurrence
terrible.
to be felt up.
That's that pastor actually. You know when they put the oil on your forehead, instead he's like
Yeah,
grabbing up under your dress.
yeah.
Full
And I say
vomit.
woman, but it actually wasn't that bad. He was only assaulting men. So I don't even think they see that as sexual assault. I don't think they even recognize that as a crime abroad. It's just kind of like, oh, that's locker room shit. They're just, you cop the feel. So what? Next.
He's like, I do it all the
I
time.
do it all the time. We all do. We're all gay as shit over here. And I'll be damned if somebody's going to run and tell about it. Somebody's not down. I mean, in Greece, they invented the fucking naked ass Olympics.
I'm fucking
They know
done.
what they're doing.
I guess that's better. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
And if you
don't know.
think that those oily, olive oiled up individuals back then weren't just, I don't know what they did with their balls, but I
I think
imagine
olive oil could be decent lube. I imagine.
whatever they were doing was quite a spectacle.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, loving House of Cards again. It's a shame it ended the way it did. Robin Wright is a goddess. Kevin Spacey is a fell giant. And Netflix is shit. Netflix has nothing going on for it whatsoever.
Actual. They used to have shit. They used to have. I will watch some of their shows, and they're like, oh, season 2 coming out. Oh, season 3 coming out.
You know
Netflix has.
what's wild about Netflix is that they, to this day, have the best Marvel shows.
Oh, damn.
I don't know if you agree with me or not.
Are they still on there?
I think they might be on Disney
Yeah.
Disney now. I haven't even been on Disney Plus in so
I think
long.
they
It's so
are
disappointing.
actually.
As a
No,
platform, Disney Plus is
I
like,
just watched Encanto like last week
oh
or
my
some shit.
god,
That's my shit. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. I don't
No,
watch Pixar or Disney animated.
Pixar's amazing. I watched There's Something Wrong with Ron or something like that.
What is that?
Amazing. It's about this
I think there's
kid.
something wrong with you. You're just sitting up watching these kids' movies alone. What's going on?
Don't worry about what I do in
What's
my
going on,
pastime.
Ron?
Don't worry about what I do in my pastime.
I'm a little
They're good
concerned.
movies. They're good movies.
Okay.
Watch them with
Do
Aiden.
you really need to learn the message or whatever? Is that what it is? Are you taking away something at the end of these?
They teach good life values.
Okay.
Wait till Inside Out 2 comes out. I'm gonna watch that in theaters.
Yeah.
I will. I saw the first one in theaters.
I didn't see Inside Out. I did see, what was it?
You've
Soul. I
never
hated
seen
Soul.
Inside? Soul was good. I
Soul
watched
was
that
awful.
on Disney Plus. That was a good. It was funny.
Oh, you don't have that here. What's going on with Jamie Foxx?
Oh yeah. Oh
What
shit.
is going on with him? So I haven't looked into that at all.
I
We'll
haven't
we'll
either. I
launch
was like,
off with that because that'll be my only contribution to the show. I promise.
oh
Everything
yeah.
else is all you. But
So
Jamie
you've never seen
Foxx,
Inside Out?
no, I have no
Like
interest.
ever?
Never.
That's such a good movie. I can't believe this shit.
Oh my god. All right, which source do you think is reputable? I don't know. So what is going on? Do you know anything more than I do? Because I know like
I
next to
know what I
nothing.
think his daughter said something about him. Just like, hey, he's like, all right, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Could be better.
This is May 15th. Well, it could be better, but from what? Did he have a heart attack? Is that what I'm gathering?
It's like, I think it was that or a stroke or some shit, maybe or something.
All
Or
right, here
something.
we go. Let's just fucking do this.
I think a little.
Parade magazine. I don't think this is a real publication. Dominique Fishback, who co-starred with Jamie Foxx in Netflix. Oh my God, please! In Netflix's Project Power, has some mighty high praise for the actor as he recovers from his medical complication. Now, let me click on medical complication. I think that's going to take us to some more specifics. Jamie
Yep,
Foxx's
yeah.
daughter breaks silence on her father's health condition. This is what we want. That's what I wanted this whole time. I don't need to hear somebody's remarks on the actor's career. I want to know about what's happening to him right now.
Immediately.
Right now. Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corin. It seems like everyone's just trying to get me to play Smash Bros. At all.
Corin? Or is it Kareem?
Is it Corinne? Corin? I don't know. Popcorn. Yeah. Jamie Foxx's daughter, Popcorn, who initially broke the news to the public about her father suffering a medical complication on April 12th, is breaking her silence on how he's doing now after rumors have swirled for several weeks on how I'm having a stroke. Now, the race star is recovering. The 29-year-old took to Instagram stories to shut down the idea that he is in hospice with a simple, straight-to-the-point note. Okay, so this is as of April. Like, I've only been hearing things like as of this month, I feel like, but this has been going on since April.
Damn. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the Beat Shazam co-host DJ reshared an Instagram post that stated Jamie Foxx's loved ones reportedly preparing for. So I did see that. I saw whoever posted this preparing for the worst, and then I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? In a text underneath the image of the actor, she responded to all the banter surrounding his health. Update from the family. Sad to see how the media runs wild. My dad has been out of the hospital for weeks, recuperating. In fact, he was playing pickleball yesterday, she shared in the update to fans. Good. Okay, so he's well enough to play white people sports, but will he ever recover enough to play, I don't know, something a little more challenging?
Well, he's a little old too, so it's like,
How old is he? Is he like, he's like mid to late 50s, Jamie?
So like, he started on In Living Color, and he was probably about like 20 when he started there.
Gosh.
But that's probably what, like the 70s? He's maybe like 50 or so.
Yeah, 55. He's right smack in the middle of his 50s here.
because he looks good and young, but like 50's kind of up there, ain't it? I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess it matters. I thought he ate. I thought he was like a decently healthy dude. I don't know why he has like,
No, I don't know what's going on. There's probably pre-existing health conditions
yeah.
if I had to guess, really,
It,
because yeah, he
it,
seems like a
you
fit guy.
snuck up on him.
I mean, he's like so talented, like beyond. I
Like
mean,
what can he not do? Him and Donald Glover,
Donald Glover. So what does Donald Glover do other than write?
comedy, acting, directing,
Okay,
writing,
okay, okay.
uh, singing,
Yeah,
rapping. Amazing.
but does he play instruments and shit too and all that?
Not that I know.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, still a jack of all trades, for sure. Like I'm not taking that away from Donald, but I mean, Jamie's on another level. Like Jamie is leaps and bounds beyond everyone in his career field.
True,
Like
because Jamie
he's,
can do bad impersonations along with the
oh
instruments.
my God,
Yeah.
it's wild. And they talked.
Yeah.
They mentioned Ray in the movie. Like he learned how to play piano for that movie, like thoroughly. I mean, like, and now he can do that. You
Yeah.
know, and yeah, okay, it's one thing to be a celebrity and get paid to learn a thing, but it's not easy to do. I mean, I could be getting paid to learn 12 instruments right now, and I probably only walk away learning one or two. You know, it's just how it is for some people. They got this gift where they can pick some shit up, no matter what it is, and you know, and run with it and become proficient at it. And he's one of those guys. I'm sure he knows a few languages. Like,
Right,
he's
though.
no
You
joke.
ever watch the show?
What?
The Jamie Foxx show?
No, I never did. No, he had like a
No.
sitcom, right?
Yeah, that shit was funny. I used to watch it.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't see his show, no, but I have seen him in quite a few fucking things, and I can tell you right now, he cannot leave us, not yet.
Not yet.
155. So yeah,
Damn.
that's what she said on May 12th.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, this article we're reading now is from May 12th. So there's sparse reports on his condition since, but
chilling.
the Fox family's desire for privacy was made clear from the beginning, with little to no information given on what happened or how his recovery has been going. Friends of the Hollywood heavy hitter urged to pray for Jamie during the time when his true status was unknown. Yeah. So, I mean, is it just rumors that he had a stroke?
I don't know what it was necessarily. It was some kind of heart thing or something. I think he was like sick, but he got better or
All right,
something.
New York Post. Now I'm desperate. Now I'm grasping at straws here with the New York Post, but let's see. Mike Tyson has claimed that the mystery health scare Jamie Foxx suffered was a stroke. So this is according to Mike here on his little podcast. Mike Tyson's little podcast. Yeah. I'm such a fucking dick.
Try to pull it up. We were at a restaurant a couple months ago in L.A. and what was the restaurant? The steak. Remember the restaurant in L.A. Anyways, the Catch. Yes. And he showed up. It looked really good. And then all of a sudden, you hear the stories about Jamie Foxx moved to Chicago rehab facility.
Hey, listen, we can't anticipate our next breath. We don't know when we're going to die. After we leave this, bad stuff could happen.
Okay, did he say stroke in that? I didn't hear stroke. New York Post, but sure. Yeah, so where he's treated, specializes in adults with severe complex conditions. Real specific shit. He's not feeling well. They said a stroke. I have no idea what happened to him. Tyson, 56, said on the PBD podcast. The Post has reached out to Fox's reps for comment. All right, well, according to Mike Tyson, that's what happened. Whatever the case may be, we are praying for you, Jamie. We are. Each and every one of us are praying.
In our own little way.
To our God.
Indeed. Christians are heavy, faithful Christians.
I am.
to
I
Jesus
am.
every
My
day.
namesake. I pray every morning, noon, and night.
Yep.
And a hell of a lot in between. Excuse my
Yep.
language.
Mm-hmm.
I
Indeed.
pray a goddamn hell of a lot in between. Much better. Much better. So, yeah, speedy recovery, please. We cannot lose you. Moving on to Netflix. Netflix's password sharing crackdown is here and it costs $7.99 per month. What does that mean? What could that mean? And we will find out here. This the Verge article. Thank you to the Verge, but an article by Jay Peters, updated 2 days ago. Okay, fairly recent. Netflix is about to kick your best friend off your account unless you pay for them to share your account. So that's what this is. It's an added fee now for people who are account sharing. Wow. So that's, I mean, at least this is an olive branch, right? Not a lot of people are going to see it that way. They're going to see it as like a slap in the face. But I think this is an olive branch from Netflix because they're saying, okay, I know that you little piglets really want to share this with mom and dad and grandma, even though she's not going to be here for much long, and all your fucking extended family. We get it. So we're going to give you a choice. Either you play by the rules, like good little girls and boys and Zeers and Zems, and then, or, this is a big or, you get to pay us another $8 for each and every one of those fuckers.
In addition
to the fucking what do you pay for net, like $12 for a single?
I thought it was like $8 for a single and like maybe $12 for like the group.
Like the group. Okay, so but group you can't account share though is the problem, right? Because you've got to be in the household, right? Or what? It's like a certain amount of devices.
Is it
allotted for the group?
Maybe that, yeah.
And the household element is still at play, I want to say.
I hope not. Shoot.
I don't know. I'm using a group, but the only people who have my Netflix are relatives, and they are in the same house as me. So I haven't experimented. I could see we could try. This would be a great test. I'll have you try and log in on my account and see if I end up getting charged another $8. In which case, I will be leading a charge of armed personnel against Netflix HQ, and that's a direct threat.
Like you thought January 6th was bad.
Yeah. Let's see January flicks right quick. Let's see if y'all want to mess with me and the Bussy Boys. That's wild. $8 per person. That's crazy. So standard. Well, no, if you have the standard plan that costs nearly $16, they're saying, yeah, that's what I'm paying now. I'm paying $16 a month. Then you have the option of adding one extra member who can use the service outside your household for $8 extra.
These motherfuckers is wild.
What?
Why
I'm supposed to pay $24 a month.
Yeah.
On this shit that like we just established has nothing. Y'all are not offering anything.
$7 and you could share it with like 20 fucking people.
Yeah.
And now they're just like, I don't know what their issue is, but they need to fucking get over themselves.
That is wild. Netflix subscribers on its two cheapest plans, let's see here, basic or standard with ads, which cost $9.99 and $6.99 per month respectively, don't have the option to add extra members for their account at all. So if you're paying for the single member plan, you don't even have the choice of adding extra people. So you have to have the standard $15.49 plan. The standard family plan to add more people.
Or never mind, yeah. That's not that much cheaper than the fucking group shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you would think that they would only stand to gain by allowing you to add people to the single plan. I mean, right? Because it's a little cheaper than paying $24 a month, and people would probably feel more enticed to, if nothing else, just upgrade to the standard plan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what the strategy. This seems like some like Elon Musk level.
Oh my God.
Dumb business strategy.
Yeah. Right. Bitches.
This seems like some dumbass verification of paid program level of.
I would never pay for a verification.
Yeah.
You either know who I am or you don't. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, son, I'll follow a fake fucking Frankie Muniz page. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't care.
Well, this is stupid.
If the posts are good, I don't care.
Yeah. No, this is stupid. That's stupid. All of this is dumb and beneath us. And I'm going to get rid of my Netflix, and I give it a week. I'm going to be done with House of Cards in a week.
Will you get your money back?
No, but thankfully my mom will take it back over because she insists on having Netflix for some reason. So good for her. I am done paying for this. Thank you.
There's one show that I watch on Netflix, and I'm waiting for the 3rd season to come out still. So
what show?
It's called Record of Ragnarok.
Record of Ragnarok. What is that? It's like some Norse thing?
I kind of want you to look it up.
Oh, God. All right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Record of Ragnarok on Netflix?
Yeah.
Is this an anime?
Yeah.
If this is an anime, I'm ending the show. Yep. Manga. Series. Hey, guys, thank you for watching. You guys have been great. I know you have. We've only been going through, I know, short episode. I have 37 minutes and counting, but you know what? I think we got to end strong before whatever Record of Ragnarok is totally tanks everything we've created thus far.
It's a good show. I like it.
Why was Record of Ragnarok removed from Netflix?
Oh, was it?
Interestingly enough, as of March 28th, apparently, Netflix's latest original anime, Record of Ragnarok, has reportedly been removed from the Indian library. You're safe. You're not Indian. You're not Indian. I got you. I got you going for a second, though. You were about to cancel your... Is this the only thing you have a Netflix subscription for? Is that what I'm led to believe?
I don't pay for the Netflix, but that's the only thing.
That's the only reason why you sign in right now.
Yeah.
I get that. Like I said, for me, it's House of Cards. I have nothing else going for Netflix. I might... The Crown, now that I think of The Crown, you said British shit. I was like, I haven't seen seasons 3 and 4 yet, so I might get on that. But other than that, thank you, next. Right?
Oh my God.
Thank you, next. All right. Speaking of next up on the agenda here, as per your beautiful document, is Disney's absurdly expensive Star Wars hotel is shutting down. I did actually hear about this. I saw, yeah. I was listening to something today, in fact. Somebody just taking the shit out of Star Wars fans who actually paid like $5,000, right, to go here.
And it's for like only a few nights, like.
Yeah. Oh, it's so wild. Like they were talking about how you're paying all this money just to sleep basically in like a cot in the wall.
Yeah, it's not a nice spot.
It's not a nice. The accommodations are not nice. It's like for you to live on like a starship, which is basically like the equivalent of living on a cruiser. It's like, just join the Navy and you'll get paid.
Yeah, you'll get paid to sleep like
you'll
shit.
Get a damn 401k and other benefits.
Oh my God.
But no, this is for R-worded people who need.
They just love.
I just love Star Wars so much. All right, secret. I got a secret for you. This doesn't leave the room. You hear me?
Okay.
It's not quite Star Wars, but it's Star Wars adjacent. It's as dumb as this story is.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh boy, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. This is
Star Trek.
No, it's not. No, I'm going to talk about somebody that I know. Like loosely.
Loosely.
I don't want this to get back to, but I'm just going to fucking go in. So
I'm fucking done. Tell all our viewers.
Yeah. All right. Bussy boys, please keep this under wraps. I'm trusting you.
Low,
I'm trusting you. My job is dependent on this. But there's like 2 days ago, I overheard a conversation someone was having. And I say overheard, but they were just having this at full volume. So it's really not a secret because this person is so fucking stupid. And they just want everyone to know. Sure. Why not? I mean, if you're that fucking embarrassed about something, yeah, you might as well just go around spouting it to everyone who will listen. But they were talking about how much credit card debt they accrued, not from anything sensible like podcasting equipment, right? But on a Disney credit card. And I'm like, who the fuck is getting a Disney credit card to begin? Okay, first of all, that's like getting a Cheesecake Factory credit card, right? Does that make any? Because all you're doing is spending like countless amounts of money on some shit that's consumable for one.
If I meet someone with a Cheesecake Factory credit card, I'm laughing at them.
That's what I think. And what you should do to somebody you find out has a Disney credit card,
beating them up.
Well, we talked about Alec Baldwin at the top. I think we go ahead and get the armorer involved, is what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Or not involved. Some lack of involvement, maybe, on the part of the armorer for what'll happen next. That's insane. They were talking like thousands of dollars in debt on a Disney credit card.
Son.
That's every single one of these fucking losers. I guarantee you. And they're all smart people, right? They're all like engineers.
Yeah, they've got to have good jobs.
Like they have to have good jobs. Good enough to let them even take the leave necessary to go on this dumbass fucking trip, for one.
Because think about it. You need money for the trip. You also still need money for your bills and shit.
Yes.
And you got food. Are they feeding you there?
Go to a fucking convention. Get your dick sucked at a furry con. Do something. Anything other than this. Get a VR headset and go here. Get the VR Starship experience. There were plenty. There's a Darth Vader game. I've seen it.
You could play the VR game.
Oh my God. $5,000 for a 2-night stay? You're kidding.
We should do a podcast live from.
I'd rather go to some historical thing that exists. Like I'd go to like some castle somewhere and be put up for that kind of money. At least I get something out of it. This, it's gone already. They tore it down. It's done because it's absurd.
I feel like things are lacking here. I thought I was sleeping in a California king bed by myself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm even looking at like pictures of like this one picture, and it looks pitiful. So let's go ahead and read some of this. Another Verge article, courtesy of Emma Roth.
Ooh.
This was written about a week ago. Disney World is shutting down the Galactic Star Cruiser, an immersive Star Wars themed hotel that costs around $5,000 for a 2-night stay. In an update on Disney's website, the company says the Star Cruiser will host its final guest on September 28th and 30th. Okay, you guys, please. Last call. Do you hear me?
We should go.
You can still get on the Star Cruiser.
You can still go.
You can still go. Again, like Lorenzo was saying, you're still going to have to book your flight. You're still going to have to figure out transport of all kinds, in between, rental car, what have you. Food, obviously, goes without saying, food is not included. I mean, yes, you do get one Star Wars MRE.
Stop, not a fucking MRE.
But it's not actually consumable. It's like fake food products. They're actual little statues in the bag. One of a kind, of course. Little statues that will be worth something someday to some even dumber loser who missed out on the Star Cruiser experience and is going to want to pay hand over fist for your dumb statues inside of the fake MRE. but there will be no food included.
There's like 12 figures, but they give you 6. So it's like a B set and an A set.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just scramble them, but you got to find the rest of them to get a complete set.
The cleaning ladies, Esmeralda and her crew, will be leaving Andy's mints on your pillows. And we tried to stop them from doing that in case some of the children might be allergic. We don't want that to turn into a lawsuit of any kind. But then we found out that it's all grown-ass adults booking these rooms, and we let her go ahead and do that. Go off, Queen Esmeralda, feeding you fucking loser idiots who have paid top dollar for the Star Cruiser experience. We're so proud of all the cast members and Imagineers who brought Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser to life and look forward to delivering an excellent experience for the guests during the remaining voyages over the coming months. Disney's update says, "Thank you to our guests and fans for making this experience so special."
Let's go.
It's not the only special thing about this experience. A lot of special people involved in this experience, without a doubt. A lot of real special people.
My heart, so much.
What would you pay that much money for? Like 2 nights of what? Go. What are you paying $5,000 for 2 nights of?
For 2 nights of what?
That's what I'm asking.
There's literally nothing I would pay $5,000 for 2 nights for.
It's got to be something. Because this isn't
for 2 nights. Once you said 2 nights, it literally became impossible.
Really?
There's nothing worth that.
Really?
Nothing.
I mean, what you're saying makes sense. On face value, it makes sense. But what I can't square is how there would even be a consumer base for a product like this. To the tune of that, it'll keep going until September, until the end of this year. They didn't say they're shutting it down now. They're saying, hey, last call to the slot bucket, you fucking swine.
Oh my God.
That's all they're saying. And who's to say if they're not just going to expand the project after this?
Just because that shit happens,
yeah.
bro.
We're shutting down. For what? So that we can build the Star Destroyer.
Yo, Sunstop. Oh, shit.
That's why.
They're going to call it something different, and they're going to change the outside, but the inside's going to be exactly the same.
We're building the jungle tree forts, the Ewoks.
Bro. Yes. Oh, my God.
You can swing around and jump and fall to your death for the low rate of $8,000 for 1.5 nights. And how do we measure 1.5 nights? We'll tell you right now, because on the second night, we make sure you're on your way out the whole day. In every part of the planning, every step of the process, on the second night, from wake up, from the alarm you get to when you hit the gate, our staff is letting you know that that your minutes are numbered.
You're no longer welcome. It's time to go home.
The stormtroopers raid on the second night, and it's on no uncertain terms that you're not welcome anymore.
They're like, so how long do you plan to be here? Because
exactly. Yeah, this is just fucking stupid. This is just irritating. Yeah, I couldn't even answer that for $5,000. This better be like the master class of a lifetime in whatever.
We're gonna see if they have a veterans discount. We're gonna go.
Truly, because this isn't some boutique experience by like the premier event planner in the world, right? Offering like a really unique, really well thought out stay in probably your favorite movie franchise. It'd have to be your favorite to spend this amount of money, no matter how rich you are. It would have to be your favorite. Like a Star Trek fan looks at at this with some cursory knowledge of Star Wars and goes, okay, yeah, but I don't see Data anywhere.
Oh my God. They don't even have color coded suits.
Exactly.
Fuck.
And they like scoff, right? Meanwhile, they have their whole deal in the closet somewhere.
Oh my God.
But this isn't exactly put together by like the leading like event planner organizer. This is Disney World, a company notorious for,
Did I tell you about the time I went to Disney World? So I have this bag. I got a bunch of stuff in the bag. I got snacks and like a water bottle and shit. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of shit in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
At the very bottom of the bag, I got some business cards because I had my little business. I just had a bunch of business cards. They happened to be in the bag.
Yeah.
They're in the very bottom of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going through security. Some motherfuckers, they not even really checking the bags. But me, they go all the way to the bottom of the bags, and then they take out the business cards, and they like, oh, you got to throw these away. And I'm like,
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Bag, and
For
they're
your,
like,
for your lotion
it's
business.
It's a lot of business cards. Fuck Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Disney.
Well, they're well within the right to do that because, for one, so they profiled you. Yes, that was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What, he's black, he's prone to violence. Okay, sure, but that doesn't mean you have to search his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You arrived at that on your own. You made that conclusion, and we won't say why or how, even though I did just lay it out completely. But I think they were well within their right because I'm sure they've probably found some paraphernalia in line with what was it, Record of Ragnarok, and they realized that you're an anime connoisseur, and that ultimately what you'd be doing with those is throwing them at people in a very fatal, dangerous manner.
Like Gambit with the business cards.
Exactly. Like Gambit from X-Men, you with the business cards. And rather than have to deal with that, as I'm sure they deal with countless insane people on the daily at Disney World, I think that's like the insane haven. That's where insane people with money go. I just want you to know that. Like, homeless people can't get into Disney World. They get into Starbucks. But homeless people with houses and jobs and savings accounts go to Disney World. Are you with me? Is this tracking?
I get what you're saying.
So when they found, let's even say it was 50 business cards in your bag, they smelled trouble.
And make it double.
And they said, dump your fucking bag out right now. Oh boy. Yeah, that's crazy. Were they metal at all? Were they like metal trim?
Paper fucking
yeah,
cards.
That's wild.
I got them from Vistaprint.
I would have like eaten them, and I would have like held up the line to do that. Would have done like jumping jacks, make sure nobody can like cross, because they pull you off to the side. Hey, come with me to like the back of the table to like throw your shit away in a shameful manner. No, I would be splayed out in the walkway, because the way the gates are, there's no wiggle room to begin with. Everyone's like packed in like sardines, just trying to get into this fucking park that you're already paying exorbitant amounts of money to get into. Yeah, no, I would have tripped several people in the process. Like, whoops. If only I didn't have to stop down right here. These business cards. Would you believe that, ma'am?
This is the reason that I tripped you.
Yeah.
Because they're making me throw away these business cards.
Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. How old? You're 68, you said? You're here with your grandchildren? You thought this would be a good family get? Well, I'm so sorry that it was an accident. I tripped it. I wouldn't have tripped you on accident if fucking bozo here didn't make me throw away 75 of my best Vistaprint business cards for my lotion business, ma'am. Speaking of which, in my car, I have
Take some.
I have an array of skincare products that I think would go well with your injuries. I think they'd pair very nicely if you'd like to meet me after they eject me from the park, after they realize I have about 80 more cards in my fucking pockets, dipshit. You think to check my cargo pants? Asshole.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be like, put these in your purse. They're not gonna check.
Yeah,
these.
man, please take these. They're not going to check you. For one, you're old and stupid. Not going to be able to hurt anybody with these anyways.
You couldn't possibly throw them hard enough.
Yeah. You fell. I stuck my pinky toe out, and you fell.
You fell for the oldest trick
Please
in the
just
book.
hold these for me for the other side. I'll get them right back. You can keep one. There's a discount code. All right, so what's next? I don't even want to delve into that. Actually, I want to see what the quarters really look like, if they'll give us a glimpse into what this looked like.
Rooms and shit.
Disney Star Cruiser Hotel. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. This is golden. I mean, okay, that's not too bad. This is nice. I think, this is the shit, though, that they were talking. Look at this grown-ass man. Imagine you, a grown person. No, please.
Oh, shit.
Paying.
Is that bed comfy, though?
$4,800. Is it comfy? He can't even fit in there. Is it comfy?
No, look, because it looks bigger on the bottom.
No, this guy is taller than the bed lays.
It'd be like that.
That's why he's crisscross applesauce in front of the fucking ladder.
Oh, no.
Because he knows how bad it's going to look if he lays down. You think that was what they wanted the picture to be?
Yeah.
This is their advertising is, okay, sir, we want you to lay down. We want you to lay down in the sleeping quarters of the Star Cruiser for us.
I'm gonna have to be in a fucking fetal position because these beds are 5 feet tall.
Yeah, if your head and feet are touching the walls of this thing,
oh my
for
god,
$4,800 across 2 nights, that's a fucking issue. And
I want the captain's fucking quarters.
I want to know what the upcharge is for this one.
Yeah, that shit's like an extra.
Because there's that, and then there's additional lodging in the sides here.
Oh my god!
But man, oh man, that is maddening. I know this is just decor, but doesn't it look like there are cameras everywhere? What if they're just watching you fuck your ugly pig wife?
Yo,
and these,
oh my god,
your fucking butterface wife, and they're just documenting all of it. So they can extort you after the fact and sell your information after, to boot. Okay, this is cool. This is a cool lobby. It's too bad you only have fucking 1 day to experience it. I mean, the rest of the time you're on a guided tour. This is a show. You've paid $5,000 for a show that you have to stick to, or else you don't get your money's worth. It's all by design. It's to keep you out of the place so that they don't have to actually run or maintain it, right? That's why this is doomed to fail from the start. The whole experience is a joke. This is the equivalent of one of their rides where you put on 3D glasses in a room and you're seated, right? You're strapped in, and the shit just moves.
Side to side.
You're not actually going anywhere, right? But you're looking. It's like a VR experience. This is the real world play acting VR experience, where you're looking. You're on one of the kid dog leashes, right, by the tour guide, and they're like, and here's the lobby, our wonderful lobby area where diplomats and galactic senators all convene and converse. All right, we're gonna go outside now. Come on, keep up. Try and keep up, recruit.
Yo,
And
you gotta,
that's like the last of like, you'll see it maybe one more time on your way out. You'll get to sit on one of these velvet seats one time on your way out, right?
I was so weird. I was so weird.
Oh, I mean, it is cool looking. I would love to just see this, right?
Oh,
But
would
that's
you?
it.
I mean, like, I don't want to give them my money. Disney, give us we'll do a free
The
podcast.
fact that this is what it looks like too. I mean, from the air, like a not even a Hollywood backlot. This is a fucking King's Dominion backlot. This is a goddamn. This is Tyler Perry Studios. Is what we're looking at.
Oh my god.
And that's not an upsell.
Yeah, that's goddamn.
Like, this is the entrance. And then everything we've seen is inside of these warehouses, of these, like, studios. Oh, these fucking suckers, man. I hate people.
You and me both.
This is where you get pulled up at and dropped off at for 2 days.
Like Big Star Cruiser.
Oh, that is wild. Yeah, I'm so glad.
Wait till we're the last people on there. September 30th. Wait till we're the last people on there.
Yeah, we spent way too much time on this because it's irritating as fuck. But
oh my god.
Ron DeSantis, I'm sure, is part of why it's shutting down, right?
Probably, yeah.
Because he's like fighting Disney right now.
Yeah. They not getting along.
Disney announced its plans to shut down the hotel, saying it was a business decision.
When you're starting a business, every dollar counts.
No. Shut the fuck up. You dumb bitch.
They want people to go and try to catch it before it goes away.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna use the money to fucking buy a satellite laser for fucking Ron.
The Death Star laser, yeah. Exactly.
They're like, I got something for you, Mr. DeSantis. They're gonna laser his ass.
The spokesperson added the Star Cruiser team was able to create real lightsabers more than 45 years after the first Star Wars movie premiered. Wow. Oh my God. Cast members were fully able to immerse themselves in the story and play. Yeah, okay. That's a good story. Thank you for sharing it because, man, that's uplifting. To know that this is coming to an end just around the corner means there's still hope yet. Florida, for one.
To go.
Yeah. All right.
We could watch it. We could go.
I'm good. That's all you. Ooh, I like this one. What do we have here? A man went to CIA headquarters and said, "I'm here and I have a gun." Source says he was later arrested at a preschool with an AK-47 in his car. What? You came correct today.
I do nice.
You didn't read any of these though, right?
I barely skimmed it.
I love it.
I wanted to save my reaction so it would be real.
No, and that's great. That's great. Like, you did a good job, good enough vetting what the people want to hear. And I think we'll have to end on this one because we've been going an hour already. So let's get as much mileage out. Let's do this one and the next one. I'm interested in the next one a lot. And then we have 2 left that I think, I think we can save. We can save the Trump moved records and the fake climate change theory on TikTok. We can save those. So let's do these next 2 and move the fuck on. So a man arrested for having an AK-47 on school property walked up to the CIA headquarters gate in Virginia and allegedly said, "I'm here and I have a gun." A law enforcement source told CNN. This is as of May 24th. This article by Andrea Cameron, John Miller, Holly Ann, and Aaron Cooper. Okay, CNN really pooling their resources for these ones. Let's get on the Verge's level. Okay. 1 person per article, maybe? CNN, I know you're struggling. You fired Don Lemon, right? You fired the only gay guy people really care about. Anderson Cooper's kind of a lame ass. You fired the spicy gay guy. But sure.
Anderson Cooper is kind of boring.
It's boring as fuck. Might as well be straight. I mean, he's got nothing going on. Nothing. Why even be gay if you're going to be just a complete and total lame ass?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. Okay. Uniformed federal officers turned him away at the gate Tuesday and notified Fairfax County Police of his description, the source said Wednesday. The suspect, identified as 32-year-old Eric Sandow of Gainesville, Florida. I should have known. This sounded like a Galactic Star Cruiser incident from the top. I mean, somebody with like you've got to have, okay, it's one of two things, right? Or sorry, three. Mm-hmm. One of three things. You either have just like big, giant, can't fit in my pants balls to walk up to the CIA and announce you have a gun.
Yep.
Or you have a mental disorder, right? Third, you're from Florida, which implies that both things are happening at once. Because your balls are the result of a chemical spill in a local.
Oh my god! Where the fucking alligator that walks on 2 legs.
I was gonna say, yeah, in a local swamp with like mutant gators and shit. You've got a big like goiter for a ball sack.
Oh my god!
And your brain is fried, just deep fried in that special fish fry Florida way.
Fucking throwing gators through fucking McDonald's windows and shit.
And that Gainesville secret recipe. Bon appetit brain disease. He was later arrested and charged with felony possession of a firearm on school property, police said. He allegedly trespassed on the grounds of Dolly Madison Preschool around 11 a.m. Tuesday. Police said the preschool is less than 1.5 miles from CIA headquarters and about a 10-minute drive from, two major landmarks in Washington, including the National Mall. Oh my gosh. He could have taken this to D.C. This Florida freak could have brought this to our beautiful nation's capital. Would you believe this? He should have left it at the preschool where it belongs.
Oh my god.
Guns. Sounds like a school matter. Thank you. Case closed. Why do you have to involve real people?
Just a little late birth control.
Like, for real. Why do you have to involve a government institution, a national security institution like the CIA? The Central Intelligence Agency, for crying out. Just leave it at the preschool.
I'm here and I got a gun.
I got a gun, yeah. Why even announce it? Just roll up on old Dolly Madison. Right? Have we learned nothing from the videos and manifestos? All you have to do, you pick the day, the time, you can write about it, do whatever. You don't have to say shit. Just show up. But you'll
be there. Everyone will be there.
That's what's so Florida about this, though, is he had to make it known. It's what I'm here to do is.
I'm here and I got a gun.
I'm here and I got my gun. What are y'all gonna do to stop me? Huh?
I got a gun in the gator.
Over here.
Move to Florida and we're gonna start a shop, Gun and Gator Emporium.
Yeah.
Come get your gun, come get your gator. You get the gator, you get a magic gun. You get the gun, you get a magic gator.
Yeah, but you have to wrestle two gators. You gotta get over here and wrestle two. These are my best gators too. They know what they're doing. They're not none of them pussy gators and sit back on the log and watch. No. These will snap you right up.
You twist this gator's arm, he's gonna know it's you.
You got to get him by the neck. That's how I get all my customers. I tell him you got to get them both. Because you mess around getting on one, sure, maybe you got a fighting chance. You wrap your body around the backside, get him disabled. But that other one's lurking. He's watching. He's licking his lips.
He's learning all your moves and techniques.
Learning, watching, adapting. I don't hand out these guns now, boy. Yeah.
My gators can use guns.
Mm-hmm.
For every teeth they got, he got bullets.
I mean, sign me up. I'll give you a line of credit. I've got a Disney card.
Oh my God.
With a great limit. So we'll go ahead and get a down payment going on the brick and mortar on the storefront. And then the first thing we're doing, is getting the gator cages ready to go. We don't even have to buy any guns because the policy is going to be free gun if you take down these two gators for longer than 5 minutes. If you survive for longer than 5 minutes with these guys, or we get your house. And I know that sounds like a bad deal for these guys, but we know they all live in trailers anyway, so.
That's a fantastic deal. I wish
this for your double wide. Exactly. And it's like a fair shake. It's either going to be a trailer or a car that they're living in. So, I mean, we will make a decent living. We might scrape by some months because most of the customer base, I'm sure, will be homeless.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
They'll have something worth selling. Homeless people usually have something.
Yeah. I'm sure our boy Eric Sando would have been our first customer had it not been detained.
I'm like, oh, you got a dog? You had a dog.
Yeah. So he went to a preschool first. Preschool, that's fucking insane. You want to talk about crazy? That's wild. Preschool.
That's late birth control. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. When one of his kids went there, he's like, I told that bitch I played Lazarus and it's bitch abort that baby on repeat for a whole week, and she still didn't do it.
She still didn't use that plan B I told her to buy. Hell, I didn't even know she bought it. She said, give me some, Jethro. If you want me to kill this baby so bad, how about you pay for it? And I said, bitch, that is not my problem. It's your problem now. You're the one who took my seed with full force. You should have thought. You knew I was going to tell you to get rid of that fucking thing. Well, then pay for it. Well, with what? I spent my whole savings on the Star Cruiser already. What you thought? What you thought we was going to be able to meet Luke?
Oh my God.
And kill our fucking son? To be? Hell no. Damn near ran me 10K for 2 nights. Between both of us. You just had to have your own room on the ship.
Yeah, fuck that son.
Cause you hate me so much. That was my inheritance. That's all my fucking dad left to me.
Oh shit.
That's the last of his Powerball winnings right there.
Oh my God.
All I'm asking is for you to fucking kill this demon baby with some of your own goddamn money. Oh my God, we're never gonna get through this. I'm having too much fun.
Oh damn.
He requested access to the preschool building facilities to use the restroom. Okay. This got way better. He was denied.
I just gotta pee, please.
I just gotta piss. I got so much piss and shit up in me.
Oh my God.
I would not. But he asking if I didn't need to go. Preschool denied. They said in a statement Wednesday, at no point did he gain physical entrance to the building. Fairfax County police were then called to the scene. When speaking with him, he made statements that he had weapons inside his car located on school property. The police department said in a statement, officers searched the car and found 2 weapons, an AK-47 and a pistol, along with magazines and ammunition. That's just such a fun thing to like disclose. Okay, so not to the school, but to like the officers who show up because they wouldn't let him use the bathroom in the school. That's like a crazy. That's like a CNN.
What if
misdirect.
What if he rebuttal? He's like, "Oh, you ain't gonna let me use the bathroom?
Yeah.
I'm a spray."
Or you gonna piss yourself when you find out how many mags I got in my car? Aren't you, Bethany? What you think you're high and mighty at that front desk? What you got your hand on the buzzer? I got my hand on the trigger, bitch. Test me.
Yeah, I hit that goddamn buzzer, boy. Hit that bitch.
You know how many bullets I got in my car? How many magazines I got? Got a good many. And guess what? It's only going to take one to change your life, change however many families' lives you need me to change for. You let me go and take a big fat dump in them bathrooms. Bitch.
I know the preschool's got the cleanest bathrooms. Everybody know that.
I know your school is the sheets of preschools in this area. I looked on Yelp. The parents left rave reviews about the conditions of the bathrooms. That's why I came here. I thought you'd be hospitable. Come to find out, you've been nothing but a rotten, nasty bitch that I'm prepared to shoot dead, along with countless children, if you don't allow me entry into your school. And I will be shitting on the floor on my way out. Please understand that you caused this. I will be shitting and smearing my shit all over the floor, on and around my way out of the building. Thank you.
Please, though.
And he's like in the middle of his speech when the police tap him he hears like the walkie-talkies and they like tap him on the shoulder like, "Sir, what do you want? I'm busy telling this bitch that I've got 4 guns in my car and I'm not afraid to use them with each appendage of my body at once in unison."
Oh my God.
I'm like, "We're gonna need you to come with us." How did he get to the CIA from the school? That's what doesn't check out to me. Did he go to the CIA first?
Did he go CIA first?
Well, let's see. Let's actually read this and find out, and then we will just shut it down after this because it's going to be like an hour and a half. But it does not appear he was acting in conjunction with anyone else. Fairfax County Police said Sando did not make any threats and the weapons never left the vehicle. Okay, good. Sounds to me like they let him go. They made the right call. The preschool. To let this insane, methed up, fucking Florida hick go with all of his weaponry in tow. Yeah, hey, he wasn't breaking any laws by threatening. Well, so they said he didn't make any threats. So this has been a mischaracterization of Mr. Eric Sando on my part.
I know it's a stand your ground law, but do you need like permits or like? I don't
Probably.
know.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that these were acquired legally and he's well within his right to carry them across state lines for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Like these fucking war weapons. Yeah, okay, sure.
He's got like he's got a bunch of stuff right there, and I'm like, what you need all that stuff right there for?
So
maybe like 1 or 2, maybe.
So yeah, this is kind of like a misleading article because it makes it seem as though he was arrested at a preschool, is what the headline says, with an AK-47. Okay, so at one point was he arrested? Just because they wouldn't let him use the restroom police were called. Was he arrested then when he was having this conversation with them, when he divulged?
Was he pacing in the parking lot, thinking about what he's about to do,
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No.
this is a great headline because it makes you think that he was arrested for having a gun at a preschool. He was only arrested for showing up and asking to use the bathroom.
He's loitering.
And he divulged upon his arrest that he had weapons so that they wouldn't be surprised.
Yep. Got to let him know.
Yeah, exactly. You got to let him know. Okay. The suspect hasn't yet had an opportunity to enter a plea. A court official said he requested a public defender.
Man's confident. He should have got you. Would you have got him off if you defended him?
Absolutely. I want to see where this goes next.
Oh, my God.
He told the arresting officer that he worked for the CIA, according to court filings, though there is no indication that he has any legitimate ties to the agency. Police officers who encountered Sando at the preschool later described him as acting incoherent and paranoid, according to the documents. Police officers told the court Sando exhibited paranoid behavior, irrational verbal behavior, incoherent statements, and had an inability to state a plan or purpose during his arrest, according to the court filings. Okay, so he hasn't had an opportunity to enter a plea. He requested a public defender, but an attorney hasn't yet been assigned. I don't see the part where he goes to the CIA. It's also not clear what may have motivated the incident at the CIA gate. Sando appears to have a limited social media footprint. I don't care about his social media footprint. I want to know what led up.
Probably has like funny fucking tweets and shit. He's like, about to go to the CIA. I'm about to go take a piss.
At what point did he get to the gate? We haven't even established that. Did we?
I don't think they showed us the time.
They just arrested him at the school.
Yeah, I don't think they really showed us.
Here's the tweet by the police. They say, yesterday our officers took an AK-47 off the streets after a man was trespassing at the Dolly Madison preschool in McLean. Officers found the unarmed man who said he was making his way to the CIA. He was making his way to the CIA. He didn't get to the gate. Okay, here now. CNN. You've been written off.
Written the fuck off.
Written the fuck off. Took 4 of y'all to write the most misleading fucking runaround article I've ever seen in my life.
That's a lot of hard work for 4 people.
Yeah, truly. Let's go back to The Verge. We got to end this on a good one. On a reputable news network, The Verge.
Oh my God.
The FDA will apparently let Elon Musk put a computer in a human's brain. Thank God. This is as of today by Sean Hollister and Jay Peters. Thank you, 2 fucking people. Got it together. Thank the Lord. Okay, so you know about Neuralink, right? Yeah, this is big. I mean, Neuralink is big because this is involving brain activity. This is like tampering with with like the shit that controls people's bodies. So, I mean, a lot is at stake. And again, this is the guy who's on Twitter just wreaking havoc.
Oh my God. I forgot about that.
So, yeah, maybe if you're smart, maybe if you're not the sort to spend thousands of dollars on a 2-night stay at a children's play event.
Oh, no.
If you're
it's
not
better
that...
than a 2-night stay in jail.
Yeah,
because
it is
you're
better.
at a children's school with guns.
Yeah, could be. If you're not the type to come from Gainesville to Langley to McLean with your AK. See, Daisy gets it. She's all about it. we were both watching her like, oh God, can she do it?
I know she got it, but she be getting it. I'm like, goodness.
Yeah. Does she jump a lot anymore?
She never jumped like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was like she just climbs this.
Yeah, that's what my my dad's cat, the JD, who you met JD at Steven's house. Yeah, he's getting to the point where he just kind of claws his way up shit like a rock wall. He doesn't really jump anymore.
She can't jump, but she just doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she just likes to climb. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good for her. Better for her knees to climb.
I guess. All right, here we go. We're going to end on this. Elon Musk's brain-computer interface company Neuralink says it has received Food and Drug Administration approval to launch its first in-human clinical study. If this is true, it means that actual humans could be getting a device from Neuralink implanted in their heads. The news follows Elon Musk's November claim that Neuralink was about 6 months away from its first human trial, which suggests it's the rare Musk promise that's actually coming true on time. Okay, Verge, I see you with the fucking shade. The announcement of a future human trial isn't nearly as much of a milestone as the results of the trial, but this isn't just any trial. This represents Elon Musk, of all people, getting to attach a device to a human brain, and that's kind of what I said at the top. I mean, this guy already has sort of tanked his reputation in the public discourse with this whole Twitter debacle. I mean, Tesla stocks have fallen substantially since, and Neuralink has been this sort of looming presence in the background of everything he's been blowing up, and it's nothing to, it's nothing to sort of ignore because it's involving like living things and ultimately living people. What the goal is to get a computer implant in your brain, basically, right? So that's no small thing to be like fucking around with.
Go Gadget.
So
if I be Inspector Gadget, I might let him do it.
On Twitter, they said Neuralink. Yeah, we gotta end soon. I'm fucking dying. I need a fucking brain boost. I need an implant. We're excited to share that we have received the FDA's approval to launch our first in-human clinical study. The result is incredible. This is the result of incredible work by the Neuralink team in close collaboration with the FDA and represents an important first step that will one day allow our technology to help many people. Recruitment is not yet open for our clinical trial. We'll announce more information on this soon. Now, help. What is going to be helpful about Neuralink? Is it like being sold as a way to cure disease?
That's what I'm
or just thinking. A way to enhance cognition?
Maybe both.
Yeah, I think it's being sold as everything, like a cure-all.
Technology.
Yeah, like a booster and a cure-all to like most neurological disorders.
RoboCop. It's like RoboCop or some shit.
I guess. I've never seen RoboCop, but I do know, that he's a robot and that he's got the whole... He sees a computer layout of the world. I do know all that. I hope that's not what it'll be. What I hope is the cynical thing that it's just a way to like have Snapchat filters at your disposal at all times.
Oh God, yo.
So I see the hot dog guy dancing with the boombox on the ground when I want to. And not just in my dreams. I want to have access to that technology at all hours of the day.
Oh my God.
I don't want to have to pull my phone out with some dumb augmented reality thing that I'm looking through. I want to look through my eyeballs and know that the hot dog man is right there.
I want the hot dog man to be like beating somebody up. Of course they won't actually.
Yes. No, but they will be. But they will be. They will be because the Neuralink apparatus. No, they will be. The Neuralink will cause a like a neuron response when I touch the hot dog. He'll have a corporeal form to me.
Oh.
Right? Just as I see him, I can feel him. I can smell him, can,
All
like
this doggy hotness.
if I want to take a bite, I can taste it. I'll have the mouth feel, right? Because it's all in the brain. Everything that you do, experience, feel, see, hear, smell, taste is all the brain's response to what's going on. It's all messaging that your brain is essentially dissecting and translating for you. So the brain is the ultimate tool that gives you access to all that you feel and understand. So what I want this to be, what I'm hoping they're working on, and what it will become, is a way for me to experience, like fucking
Happiness for once.
Happiness for once. I want to experience, Grogu in my presence.
Oh my God.
What it would be like to meet him.
I want to talk to animals.
I want to talk to animals. So anyways, I thought that was going somewhere better, but the possibilities are endless. I mean, the capabilities of something that sort of augments the way your brain perceives information, it's extremely dangerous and reckless. Because like if it's put into the wrong hands or done the wrong way, like I said, I mean, like, just they'll be able to make shit up that's not happening around you like it is.
Oh shit!
Like you might not even like leave your house before you've completed your entire day, like you did, like you've been outside, like you've been driving, like you've been shopping, like you've been working, but you'll just be like seated somewhere, or the opposite, or you could be perceiving yourself as laying down all day and doing nothing while your body is being hijacked essentially by an outside force, by this implant. It's a lot. There's a lot of potential for some fucked up shit.
I was just thinking, what if they just like your whole fucking world's a lie?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, like this is dystopian shit. Fucking with your brain with technology. That's what's like corporate technology at that. Like that's some like Soylent Green shit is gonna happen, where everyone's like, society's totally fucking reoriented. It's gonna start out like the cynical way of like, it's just gonna be used for like ads all day, every day. You're just gonna be seeing like pop-up ads in your brain. Subliminal messaging out the ass. That's gonna get you to want things that, yeah, exactly, that you never even thought about prior. But I mean, it could go some dark fucking places for real.
I never wanted ranch flavored soda before, but if you insist.
Speaking of that, I tried that ranch ice cream. Disgusting. Awful.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You didn't see that? We'll pull that up real quick just so you know I'm not fucking joking. Ranch.
I believe you. They be making all types of shit.
Here's what to think of. Here's what the Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream tastes like. The Van Leeuwen.
I might have seen something like that before, or something about it. But yeah, I would never eat that shit. I can't believe you got that. What made you get that?
I didn't get it. My mom did. And she insisted we all try it, and so I did.
Auntie be liking jokes and shit.
It's really bad. It's a great brand. Like, it's great quality ice cream. They got some great flavors. This was not one of them. And then they took it a step further. I did not take it this far. They tried it with wings and swore by it that way. Like not as a dipping sauce, but as like a pairing. So like they would just take a scoop, eat it, and then eat a wing. I refused.
He said I refused.
It was just so nasty from the start that I couldn't. No.
Yeah, because who's just out here eating ranch? You gotta eat it with something.
I love when like articles do this. Like they include a tweet from somebody with like 2 likes right here.
That's the most likes they got.
Whoever created that ranch ice cream deserves jail. No punctuation, no comments, nothing. 2 likes. What does that say about your article? Like, you didn't even dare to find somebody with like a real response. Okay. Well, anyways, I did try that. Nasty as fuck. I don't know how it came up. I've already forgotten, but they're testing on monkeys. They've already had approval to do that, and they've been doing so. Musk has claimed he will get the device implanted in his own head at some unspecified time in the future. Yeah, probably when he's fucking dead, bitch. Meanwhile, Neuralink has been accused of abusing its monkey test subjects, a claim the company denies, and is under investigation for allegedly transporting contaminated devices removed from monkeys.
Ooh.
Contaminated devices? I don't even know what that means. The FDA rejected an early 2022 Neuralink application for human trials as reported by Reuters, apparently outlining dozens of issues the company needed to address. Musk's Neuralink would not be the first to implant a brain-computer interface in a human. Synchron was approved by the FDA to begin use. I'm so glad that they have a competitor, that this isn't a monopoly. This
is gonna be a big. This is where they send the money. This is the new Tesla.
Oh my fucking god. Synchron announced that the first U.S. brain-computer implant. They announced it last July.
Damn.
This January, it published the results of an earlier study of 4 human patients in Australia. That is so fucking freaky. Oh. If you're thinking that you yourself would like to be part of the Neuralink trial, there's nothing for you to do now. Neuralink says that recruitment isn't open yet and that it will announce more information soon.
Listen in the comments what your price is.
Yeah.
How much would they have to pay you to be a little Neuralink?
No, for real. Oh my god, Synchron. I didn't even know about Synchron. And people already have this shit done. It's in them.
That's so weird.
Oh, it's so fucking strange. Oh, it's fucking making me shake. Synchron announces publication of brain-computer interface clinical trial in JAMA Neurology. First in human switch study demonstrates long-term safety of Stentrode neuroprosthesis device in patients with severe paralysis. So this is supposed to be a solution to paralysis, among other brain-related.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
conditions.
And they'll be like superstars after the computer, I imagine.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta put my fucking sock into that since Tesla's eating shit.
I don't like it though. I don't like it.
Yeah. Go gadget.
No, for real. You think that'd be good, right? If you could become Inspector Gadget, but no.
I mean, yes.
It's not going to be that. You're going to think you're Inspector Gadget while you're being marched around laboring.
Oh my god.
You know, while you're on like a work while you're at a work camp. So, hell no. Exactly. All right. We covered a lot. Thank you for getting this put together for us. I came in clutch, I want to say, too, with some things off the dome. So props to me. But, I mean, big ups to you. Kudos. Excellent work. I think next time you do this, though, you should read a couple. And I want you to really take the wheel. I want to be hands-free while you steer us, while you tell us where to go, what to pull up next, all of that. I think that'll be an exciting change of pace. Because, yes, I have the mouse. Yes, I control most of what happens, yes. That's not what I want from something like this. With a day like today, I want you to have full and complete control. I want to relinquish it onto you.
That'll be the next one on next episode of L&C Podcast.
Yes, I want it to be as though you've implanted a neuroprosthesis in my brain and you've taken over. Okay, so some advice for the people while you think about how you might accomplish that in the near future. Got the music going now.
Some advice for the people. If you happen to win a lot of money, don't blow it on the fucking Star Wars hotel shit. But if you get the opportunity to be a Neuralink test dummy, take that shit and then you'll probably
you might subsidize your trip.
Exactly.
Because if you're dumb enough to get a brain implant and get paid for it, you're going to be just as dumb enough to take a trip like that. I guarantee it. Without fail.
¿Por qué no los dos? You might as well think it before you go. You could be like, oh, I'm like that one character. I'm sure there's a character with like some kind of shit on his head.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? More computers, better.
Is it? What would you do with the Neuralink? What do you think you'd get done that you couldn't already?
I'd become a true god. I'd be fucking I'd be unstoppable. My power, I would surpass all of my limits. I wouldn't, I'd be limitless. It's real.
Yeah.
It is real.
Okay.
The people aren't ready. Nobody's ever ready.
What, because you can Google shit on the fly without having to like reach into your pocket? You become limitless.
Exactly.
Because you can order things on Amazon by blinking. I'm on
the black web and I'm like hacking people's shit. I'm ordering shit from like other people's Amazon and like sending it to like Walmart or some shit and intercepting their packages.
Okay. All right. Shit.
Yep.
All right. Well, the song's over, so I'm gonna roll out. I got a meeting at the CIA in a few minutes, but
oh my God.
I really have to fucking piss. I have to use. I have a feeling I should go now. I really should, but I think I can hold it because I'm running late already. I should have been out of here. We went over, but I think I can hit a school on my way.
On the way back, yeah. Mm-hmm. There should be one open.
Well, this whole time I was on Yelp. I was looking at what schools have the cleanest bathrooms, and I think I like lasered in on this one. So.
Oh shit! Congrats.
We're gonna see what happens. If they don't let me in, they'll regret that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it's after hours, but I'm sure they have some kind of.
They got something. There's like night school. Or
night school, yeah.
Private school.
Oh yeah, so I can definitely. I have like license to get violent then in that case because it's a preschool during the day. But now that I know that, they're doing like prison reform night classes.
Holy shit!
At this hour, yeah, I think I'll just go in with the gun. You think I'll go in with the? You think I'd go in with the gun? Is that the move? Intimidate, right from the get.
I mean, use it depending what they did.
Okay.
You know,
because I was reading this guy Eric left a review. He said very clean bathrooms, but very, very, very mean, disrespectful front desk staff.
Oh.
Gatekeepers. If you're armed, make sure they know as soon as possible.
Hell yeah.
So.
Is that going to get you into the bathroom sooner? Is that why he says that?
I think that's why he says it, because I think, judging by his review here, he says his mistake was allowing law enforcement to arrive on scene,
right,
and revealing his weaponry too late. So
you still want to be on time and not want to be late.
I think that, yeah, it's a rookie mistake. Yeah, you got to go in. You got to get the cops called for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
not because you shit yourself in a preschool parking lot.
It's
that
because
can't be
I
the
said
reason.
go gadget, rapid fire, and I'm just like mowing shit down.
Exactly. So I look forward to shooting up this night school in a matter of minutes.
Oh my god.
They're all ex-cons. They can handle it.
I just like want to see what happened to him in the end.
Yeah.
I'll look again.
Well, they said he had mental problems, right? Like he was incoherent. So I'm sure it's probably the same as the guy who got choked out on the subway. The cops probably handled that swiftly thereafter. So,
Okay.
yeah, that's another thing. We should talk about that guy.
Mm.
The Marine choked. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's his name? Neely? Something?
That sounds familiar. Yeah, it was something.
Jordan Neely? Adam Neely? Something.
Yeah, like I know someone else with that last name or something.
Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be an uplifting for the start of the next episode. So look out for that. Hopefully we'll have a guest on. We were supposed to have a guest today, but they got called in to work. So, but they're a nurse. They're a nurse, so maybe we can pull up some recent killings in the news and see if we can get a medical breakdown of how they might have happened.
Let someone put a fucking Neuralink on your brain, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, of course, Neuralink, it's my favorite."
Yeah. Exactly. Did you say she?
She?
Like our guest?
Did I say she? I might have said she.
This is a male nurse. So I'm gonna need you.
Oh shit! Did I
to figure out why you assumed that this person was female for one? So, wow, we have a lot of work to do ahead of our guest next episode.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Glad we figured that out. How funny would that be?
Whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
Holy shit.
Oh boy.